Hello, this is our project for an existential dilemma. We're trying to figure out what came first, the chicken or the egg.
The first step was to create the design of the incubator. Our initial idea was to create a pot-looking incubator, but because different ideas change over time, we decided to go in a different direction. Here is the first step of creating the design. Now we're working on the sketches. This is our final sketch for the incubator. Notice the dimensions on the drawing.
How are we gonna get this to stand up? We're just gonna take it off. Have it like on the side. Yeah, we're gonna have it on the side. On the bottom. Put a hole right here for the light bulb. And we'll have insulation coming up straight towards the light bulb. We'll have insulation on the side. Does that make sense? So all the heat will go into this area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That make sense?
Either way, it's the same thing.
Not really, but go get some.
Go get something? Yeah, we'll get something. Go get
Wait, are we cutting out the
Make
whole
some
thing?
useful. Yeah, just cut this out. Look on. You need to find a way to effectively wrap the foil paper around here, so it won't get around here.
What do you mean? Like cut this part.
You know what? We can just do this section. Will that measure it completely?
Yeah, if you just wrap it around and cut off the excess pieces.
The molecular function of the foil will help reflect the light energy of the light bulb.
Okay, so right now we're putting foil on the wall so that when the light bulb gets in the incubator, the energy bounces off the wall.
You don't want to use this
Living
instead of
on
the
the
tape?
wall.
Alex, you don't want to use this instead of the tape?
No, we're gonna use that to turn.
But then you don't have to put the tape in while you do this.
No, it's
You know,
cool, 'cause
Da
we might have
Vinci.
to move the foil around. Foil, like, move it around.
Yeah, Da
We
Vinci.
put the,
We do
cement,
things
the
differently
stick on
here.
there, just stay on there for a little bit.
Merry Christmas.
What a beautiful day it is.
Pretty Gucci. Give my water.
It's pretty Gucci.
Alright, for some reason they're talking about Gucci.
Versace.
So we're almost at the final process of our incubator. We've put the foil on the walls and now we're applying foil to the top.
That's good.
This is what our incubator looks like so far. Here's Alex Jaramillo, one of the members of the group.
Alejandro Jaramillo.
And what would you say is the most challenging part of this project?
So far, the most challenging part of this project had to be just constructing everything and making sure that everything is precise. Because with the littlest mistake, working with electricity, something can go wrong and our entire project may fail.
And what would you say was a success?
The idea of our project is, I thought it was a really good idea. So basically what we're doing is we're taking a light bulb. So in a lot of projects, originally the light bulb on all the extension cords and all that good stuff, it's visible. But what we're doing with our project, we're making it so that that stuff cannot be seen. And all you're seeing is the actual incubator, the actual like light process in the making.
Here's Brian Fernandez, another member of our incubator group.
Hello, I'm Brian.
And what would you say is a challenge in this project?
I'd have to say it's putting it together,
What would you say is a success in this project?
that we're working well together to make the process easier.
And what are you going to do to make sure that you pass the educational component?
We're going to apply what we've learned, and we have to show it by putting it on the incubator. We're going to apply the research with what we've learned about the incubator process on there, and then we're going to have to memorize everything.
Okay.
Here's Jason Wagner, another member of our group. Here we are at the second to last part of creating the incubator. This is where the creative part comes into play.
I'm recording. A little more on the edges. To the gate station.
Here we are at the final stages of our incubator project. Our new concept for the incubator is a two-part structure. The first part of the structure is a building. This is where the egg will be contained. The top and bottom parts of the structure will be separated by a layer of fake grass. This is supposed to make the lower layer look like it was underground. The second part of the structure is painted brown. It is supposed to look as if it were underground. This is where all the electrical wires for the incubator is contained.
Okay, so in conclusion, we are arguing that the egg came first because two different animals had offspring, making the egg where the chicken came from.